So guys, I want to welcome you all to a game that no one was expecting, a game that we didn't deserve, but a game we very much needed. This is Apex Legends. It's a game that just dropped a couple days ago. It is a new Battle Royale game. It is the Titanfall Battle Royale game, and it's a game that has a very unique twist on the way Battle Royale traditionally works. I'm really keen to see how this game turns out. I've heard great things from it so far, and from all the reviews that I've recently seen, it seems like an exceptional game as it currently stands. Of the game coming out, I played day one, and I'll be posting that footage for you guys to see what I see for the first time and for you guys to be able to see what it's all about. I'll go through a bit of the context of the game and about what it entails, about what's different, what's similar to other Battle Royale type games. And I'll also be posting some gameplay towards the end for you guys to spectate through completely if you wish. It's going to allow you to see how the game works, it's going to allow you to see the armor system, the weapon system, the combat system, the landscape, and all that sort of stuff. And these are my thoughts and opinions on the game as it stands currently in its stage of development. And without further ado, this is Apex Legends. So, Respawn Entertainment surprise released Apex Legends on Monday, just a couple of days ago. And after getting some time with the game and being able to play and experience it with the full squad, people I know, random people, I can very confidently say that this is a Battle Royale game that is going to keep me coming back for a long time to come. And it's definitely hooked me in ways that I really think a Battle Royale game should hook other players and really stick out and appeal to them. Perhaps one of the most interesting things that this game has going for itself is the fact that it's delivered a genuinely interesting hook for its world and for the surrounding environment that you're in. There's various different terrains to explore through, various different buildings, various different locations that all seem very different. There's high mountainous terrain, there's low crevasse. There is a lot of things going from this game that differentiates itself from other Battle Royale games in a large way. Some of our games like Fortnite is a moderately level landscape. It's all pretty basic in terms of the way it's set out and laid out. It doesn't have too many high hills, it doesn't have too many low points in the map, but with this game it has huge mountains. The map is not as huge as other games, and it is a 60 play limit game, but for the amount of people that this game can hold, it does feel like quite a big world. Now with the zoning system works quite well, very similar to all the other Battle Royale games. Within a certain period of time, the zone moves in. You need to get inside the safe zone. So Apex Legends differentiates from other Battle Royale games in its uniquely futuristic style, which is set in the Titanfall universe, making it the Titanfall Battle Royale. Now in this game, the movement via Titans is not available. This is just the pilots in the game. There is no giant Titans that you're able to use. So the momentum factor of Titanfall isn't there, but it still does feel good having it not there. As it stands, there are no vehicles, but there are certain points you can access which activate your boosters and can give you a bit of a boost in terms of traveling to various different places. Now this game isn't completely unique in certain aspects. It does feel quite similar to Call of Duty Blackout. It has a very familiar feel to any players that have played that. They will feel quite a lot of similarities, but there are some variations in the way it works. The scavenging of equipment and the upgrading of weapons in this game feels very similar to Blackout as well, and most players will gather that for themselves. Within the game you have various different legends or characters, hunters, whatever you'd like to call them, and each comes with their own unique ability and skill set. And we have various different characters, each with their own unique ability and skill set, some focusing more on offense, some focusing on scouting ability, some focusing on medic purpose. And now with each character, it has a unique trait which is specific to that character. For example, the Wraith or the Interdimensional Skirmisher, what her ability is every now and then if an enemy scopes in on you, a voice will tell you that someone is watching you, that you're going to be under fire, you're being aimed at, there's a sniper, just little hints to let you know that you're under threat. And then another ability, and then another trait for the character, Bangalore. When under fire, she will receive a movement boost, allowing her to avoid enemy fire and being quite quick and able to dodge those bullets that are being fired at her. This is also granted to your teammates as well. And then each character has an ability and a super ability. So for the Wraith, her ability is to become invisible, essentially, and to not be able to deal any damage to any enemies or to receive any damage herself, allowing her to get away from combat, to heal, to recover for whatever instance you need it for. And then her main super ability is to deploy 2 portals to let her get from point A to point B. And then each other hunter has their own various ability and super. Now there is a weapon and armor ranking system in this game. You start from your white, being your common, to your blues, which is your rare, your purple, which is your epic, and then your gold, which is your legendary weapons. And as you progress up through the color spectrum, the armor and weapons you have become substantially better. Better sorts of armor can be found in certain locations, such as hotspots on the map, which are locations randomly selected throughout the game when you first drop, to promote high gameplay, high gunfights, but at the cost of all other players coming to the exact same zone, knowing that there's going to be better tier loot there. Now the shooting and movement in this game feels very nice, it feels very clean, it feels like a finished game, which is because it is, and this is a game that does not really have any need for development as it stands in terms of bugs or any issues like that. It is, as it stands, a quite perfect game in the way it's running, in the way it's optimized. The creators of this game have done an excellent job producing a very unique Battle Royale game that does have certain aspects and elements from other games, but also has a feel for its own. As it stands, there is a 3-player squad, a trio, and that is the only type of squad that there is available. There's no solos, no duos, or no squads. There is a 60-player cap per each game, which makes it feel still hectic enough, but not overpopulated. When you start the game, you're on a linear path from one side of the map to the other via a spaceship, essentially. When you find your designated spot you wish to jump, it launches you out of the plane, and then you can choose where you'd like to go. One person from each squad is crowned the Jump Master, and that person has the ability to guide all 3 players to one location. You can choose to fly solo if you wish, in terms of breaking away from that jump leader, but it's another little addition that allows a lot of camaraderie and that much needed assistance for other players so that they don't go off on their own like in other Battle Royale games where they just decide to do their own thing. It really does encourage that sort of camaraderie and people working together, dropping at the same place. As it stands, Respawn is committed to making Apex a proper live game service, just like our other games like Fortnite, meaning that there will be ongoing patches and updates that are occurring regularly to make the game as good as it can be, adding additions to the game, removing certain things, and just making it an overall experience that everyone will be happy with. I'm hoping that they will listen to their community and do the much needed thing that other Battle Royale games don't, which is listening to the community and seeing what they really want and what sort of stuff they'd like to be implemented. With Apex Legends, the first couple of days has been really awesome, and these few days are only just the beginning. I really can't wait to see what this game develops into. I'm really hooked in this game at the moment. It is a whole new experience for myself, and I'm really glad that it's here. I've been craving for something like this for a while with all the bogged down of the other games that we've had recently, and they've chosen a really perfect time to launch this game. I just hope that this game lasts as long or even longer as some of the top tier games such as Fortnite currently. This game's trending number 1 on Twitch as well as number 1 on YouTube. It seems to be quite a popular game, and I really hope it does stay that way. And I really hope that these players will stick around long enough to see what this game's potential truly is. This is only the beginning. It's great as it is, and I'm really keen to see what they've got going for the future. If you guys are interested in seeing some other gameplay of some wins, some kills, just the way the movement of the game works, the feel, the way the weaponry works, armor, just keep watching the further gameplay I'm about to put on the screen and just see what it's like. I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Oof.
First blood. Tastes like victory. Let's go this way.
There we go.
Ultimate accelerant here.
I'm taking fire. Recharging my shields.
Yep, pushing up over to the flank.
Reloading. Reloading. Down to target.
Just one up here.
Reloading.
Listen, let's move here. Killed an enemy. Nice work. Reloading. The champion.
Here's the white.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots. Recharging my shields.
I got the hostile. Reloading. Down another. Scan the area. Reloading.
Whole squad down.
We're coming in from zone side, so they'll be expecting people to come through this way.
The ring is closed.
He's weak. Killed one.
Took out the whole squad.
Recharging.
Got them.
Half a minute. Ring is near.
More shooting down. Okay, cool.
Let's go this way. Cancel that.
Oh, anybody got energy ammo?
Target over there.
No.
Need to recharge my shields.
I can't favor my aim.
Yeah,
Hostile spotted.
not much I can do. No sniper, I'm afraid.
I've got no launchers.
People just up here, you guys wanna push this or? Here's a week on the roof.
Nice shots. The guy on the bubble with no armor. There's still two there.
Ah, that was a bad idea.
Taking a moment to recharge my
Frag out. Frag out.
So one pushing down us.
10 seconds to ring. It's close at least.
Okay, second two. Right, well, that's unlucky.
Frag out. Frag out.
I might have to knock her through the bunker.
Kill the net. Portal's ready.
Wow, this circle hurts.
squad is defeated.
Okay.
Taking a moment to heal.
5 left, I'll be down in buildings. Okay, just down here.
Let's explore this one. Throwing North Star. North Star out.
He's hit 102.
Just healing up. Old mate down there's got some pretty good aim, so watch out. Hey,
1 minute. Ring's not far.
just gonna grab you.
Hold on.
Come on.
Get back off.
New kill leader. Watch for them.
You need a medkit or anything? Some shields?
Oh, shit, good shot.
Pull over to me.
Go away. Tag to a grenade.
Thank you.
Get a cover.
Recharging my shields.
10 seconds.
I'm gonna drop aim. Do you want to make it or are you good?
Yeah, be cool to go.
Yep, there you go. Behind you.
Still over.
Need to recharge.
I'll go a bit there.
We need to head in the zone.
Okay, they're still there.
One's super weak. Two are really weak up there. Got him. One more squad. Come on, boys, we got this. One more team, one more team. Yeah, boys, good
Yeah.
job. Whew. Good stuff.
That was an intense end.
That was a really, really full-on end. That was really good. Good job.
You are the Apex champions.
Nice. Good
16
stuff.
kills.
Nice, boys. Good stuff.
That's almost a third of the lobby. That's
Hey, good job.